Okay, everybody, welcome back to the stream. We're going to be starting up day 7 of our 8-bit RPG holiday project. It's well after the holiday, but it's been such a fun project. We're continuing it on, see how far we get with it. Who knows? But it's been an experience, and I don't do a lot of stuff with Unity, and this game's always based in Unity, so I'm actually learning a lot about Unity at the same time. So it's fun for me. Hopefully, it's fun for you guys. But there we go. We're going to wait for the stream to build itself up like we always do, and then we're going to get started. So sit back, relax, hang out. We'll see who joins us, and then I'm going to start working in a few minutes. At the same time, of course, I need to send out my tweets, let people know what we're about, that we're getting this thing going. RPG, day 7 is now live. Okay. If I can spell correctly, I will get it. That's correct. All right. Have a little drink here of my Snapple. Ah, delicious. Delicious. See what is going on here. Make sure that I'm online. All right, good. I'm online. Hopefully, guys, my internet troubles have been resolved, which is why we didn't get a lot of streaming in. Not many streams happened over the weekend because of network issues. I think we have all those solved, and I think we are back in action. So cross our fingers, guys. We're going to cross our fingers. And we'll see what's up. Okay, live there. So far, the stream looks good. I'm going to be monitoring my stream on my other monitor as we develop today, just to make sure. But I got hopes. I got dreams. Okay, get away. Close away all my messages. Boop, boop, boo. What else should I pull up? Let's pull up GitHub. I want to look at my Waffle.io. If you use GitHub, guys, by the way, if you're out there and you use GitHub, and you use GitHub issue tracking, you set up, create issues, features, whatever. If you use the GitHub issue tracking system, I suggest checking out Waffle.io. It's a good Kanban interface on top of GitHub issues. It syncs up with your GitHub repository, and it gives you a nice Kanban feel, backlog, ready, in progress, done, whatever other columns you want. And it moves your items with you. It detects if you create like a feature branch and you put an issue number in the branch name, Waffle will pick that up and move something from like backlog or ready to in progress. And when you merge that to master, it can detect that, move it to done. So it automates a lot of stuff for you. That's my spiel for Waffle.io. They probably owe me $5 now. but yeah, I've been liking Waffle for a little while now. I'm sure other people out there have been using it. Not just me. Check this. Okie dokie. And let's see what our stream time's at. All right, couple minutes. We're going to jump into it. We wait for no man. Well, I guess we wait for myself. Sometimes. For the record, Screamer, you love waffles? Oh my god, dude. Who doesn't love waffles? I mean, I would always choose waffle over pancake. Every time. Every time, choose waffles over pancakes. Pancakes are fine. For all you pancake lovers out there, it's cool. I get it. But waffles are better. You heard it here first. And after my stream today, I'm gonna get the stream fixed up so I can get chat back on the stream. We haven't had it for several streams now. So I'm sure if anyone's watching this recorded, it might seem a little weird when I'm sitting here talking to people in chat, and they're like, what the hell is going on? Sounds like I'm talking to myself. Only half the time is it me actually talking to myself. Sometimes there are people in chat saying things. Imagine your disappointment, Screamer. But they have a cool waffle icon. How could you be disappointed? I mean, look at their icon. It's like a waffle and it's like dripping with sauce. It looks delicious. It looks really, really delicious. I know, internal. I am kind of talking to myself. And makes me a little sad. How's it going, guys? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Day 7, 8-bit RPG. It's going to be a good day. I hope I'm able to finally we've had this feature branch in the works for a week now. We can see, right? So here's our feature branch. We can just look in our Git client. We created this about a week ago when we started working on our item system, which then led us down a path where we did a little bit more than just the item system. We also implemented our new AI system in here, but that was only about a half-day work, so we kind of snuck it in. For the most of this has just been our item system, which forced us to then rewrite our entire battle system. So that's in here as well. So there's been a lot of stuff we've been doing, but I think we've gotten pretty far with it. In fact, let's take a little sneak peek and review of what's been going on. Okay. I just happened to hear, internal. Breaking her ankle, walking to work. Oh my God, Screamer, that's terrible. It's been a year now. Actually, it's been a whole year. Last year, end of 2015, December, December-ish or November, whatever, of 2015, I fractured my ankle, and that was terrible. I can't imagine, completely breaking my ankle. That sucks, man. Waffles. Oh, you mean the developer of Waffles.io is in one of your Discord channels, internal? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. So we've been doing a lot of work on our item and inventory system. And I think we're pretty close to, I'm not going to say we're done, but I think we're pretty close to our base system. I can get it merged up to master, and we can kind of move on to the next item at hand, which is probably going to be abilities, because we still have to work on our ability system. Whenever our heroes level up, right, they need cool new abilities to execute in combat. We'll probably start working on that, because abilities will then allow us to use that same base system for items. So maybe there's a wand that casts a spell, right? And ultimately that spell is really just an ability. So we need that system fully in place. We have a base system. That's how combat works. Everyone has a base attack ability, but we want to expand on that. Start having effects that we can apply, put someone to sleep, decrease their armor, things like that. We want to start working on that stuff. So we have a gold sword, we have a silver sword. Both these swords don't do anything except add 2 to our damage. We have a damage of 2, so if I equip this, we now have a damage of 7. If we equip this, we now have a damage of 4, right? And it'll swap back and forth. So great news. Everything updates as it should. Yay us. Yay us. Obviously, we also have to get restrictions on slots. Right now I can put a weapon into our armor slot. And I think that will actually increase our damage because we're just totaling up all of our item plus damage. And, this shouldn't be allowed. It's allowed right now. We'll be fixing that today as well. Put restrictions in. Oh, I see internal. Okay. Okay. I also want to fix the collision polys for our drag and drop. Because if I drag and drop, you would think if I dropped right here, it would land in here, right? Because the lower end of the sword is in the box, but obviously it's where my mouse is. And if obviously I drop here, it's fine, right? But if I drop, let's see, if I pick it up from the edge and I try and drop it like that, that's not going to work. So I've been thinking about what's the easiest way to fix this. Should I just center on the mouse? Should I center us on the mouse? Because if I center on the mouse, it's a little bit more telling that you're going to want to drop it in the center of the mouse. And if I drop it like this, I can almost see why it would not accept it. But we might just increase the poly a little bit, just gives a little bit of bleed room, so that when I do a drop like this, it'll still work, you know? Because right now I think our collision box is a little small, so we're gonna fix that. Actually, I think we'll fix that first. Oh, the Twitch, oh, I see internal. Yeah, no, talking about waffles.io. Waffles? So good. Okay, guys, let's get to work. Let's get a couple things done. Let's do that poly thing, that the collision box that I was just talking about, which is in our hero panel. If we go to inventory, we have our bag grid, which is using our bag slots, and there's an item icon. I want to just drag this onto the scene just so we can see it. We'll apply it so we can edit it, because the equipment slot, what has it? Where do we have our box collider? Is right here, because I want to see the box collider if possible. Why can't I see our box collider? And if I look at our widget, aha, we're not auto adjusting to match, which we probably, oh, that's also, this is a sub item of this stupid thing, isn't it? So what I need to do, where did I put this? Right here, right? No, that's character data. What is you? Oh, that's fine. That should be there. All of a sudden, I've lost my way. This canvas we could probably get rid of now, too. So it's not there. So let me remember where I found you. There you are. There should be no back slot there. All right, so what I want to do instead is drag you onto the screen. Sorry, I just want the item. I just want the item slot. I wonder if I have to break this apart and then recreate this. Or is it going to save it now? Maybe it'll save it now. Let's take a look. So if I look at equipment slot, I want the same thing. Let's see what happens real quick. Oh my God. Oh, Marin, what is going down? How's it going, man? Yeah, it's good to be back. Haven't seen you in a while. Internal, am I in Galactic Glum's chat? I don't know what that is. I feel left out for not knowing what that is. I want to see the size of the box collider, which is way too small. Way too small. Okay, stop. Let's try this again. If I take the item icon, we want to edit this. Yeah, this thing is tiny. I kind of want to get it a little over the edge. A little over the edge. We have some room to work with. All right, let's apply that. And if we have to do it to this one as well. So let's get rid of the, did it not save? That's good that it did not apply that. I think it did not apply it because item icon, why didn't it apply this actually? Guys, why didn't this save? Anyone know? Is it because it's auto adjust to match? You know what? That's might be what's going on. Let me turn off auto adjust. I think that might be our problem. Let's edit the collider again. Because our bag slot is actually in the center here and it's pretty small. But I want to be a little larger than our container. That looks better to me. Let's check it real quick. Ignore this down here. Because what I want to see is if I drop here. If I drop here, that's better actually. Yep, that's better. Okay. Much better. Much better. So I can drop it pretty close to the edge. Whereas up here, I have to update this one. Because if we drop this close to the edge, see, it won't handle. Okay, go to you. I wish I could edit the collider right here, but apparently Unity doesn't like us very much. Uncheck that. Let us edit the collider a little over, a little over. Apply. Delete. Don't need it now. Okay. New house, move, what happened to the past projects? New house is great, the move went well. Past projects are still there, Amarin. I think I might have found a new writer for our zombie dating sim. We'll see where that happens. Enderkin is on hold right now while we work on some other things. And now we have this right here, which was, this kind of started as a holiday fun project, but it's been so fun that we've been continuing on with it. All right, fixed. As Ricardo box, I know, right, Amarin? Amazing that it looks. That it costs almost as much. Almost. The cardboard box was a little bit more expensive, actually, buddy. Let me commit this. Commit early, commit often. No reason to hold on to changes. Especially when it's in a feature branch. All of this is going to get, I don't know if I'm going to squash all this down. All of this might get squashed down when we move to master. You have that ability. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so that's fixed. Nothing like fixing a little bug. Let's do restrictions now. Let's implement slot restrictions. So, in our battle system, we have an inventory bag, and an inventory bag has slots, and which is all cool, all good. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Do I want to use Unity, the UI system? I think so. I think we do. If we go to our UI, we have a bag slot UI, which is our default, and then there's an equip slot, which is what we're going to put this. So here's our equipment slot, and if we look at our equipment slot, there is a, not drag and drop, not widget, I think it's part of here. It's an item slot drag item. That didn't help me either. Do we not? Bag slot UI. Is a mono behavior. There's our bag slot script. Does equipment slot have? Oh, it has our equipment slot script. Okay. So, because what I want to do is do a quick Google search, because I don't even know if this is possible. In Unity, can I set a public, I guess you could do a list. It'd be great. I just kind of want to do a bit field. So I'm going to Google it. Unity editor bit field. Bit fields in Unity. Oh, they do support bit fields. Ooh, I like it. Basically, we want to set up flags. If you're if you only come from a .NET world, we want to use flags. So what do we want to do? If we go back to, or do we actually care about flags? Because essentially, I want a slot. I'm thinking if we want to allow multiple types into a slot, and when I actually think about that, we don't want to allow that to happen. So I don't have to worry about bid fields. Ignore me. Instead, what we will have is equipment slot UI. We'll have a yeah, that's fine. I was deciding which direction I wanted to go with this. Public, close a bunch of stuff down here. I want inventory bag.slot. Inventory bag.slot. Slot type. So we'll go define that in the UI in a moment here, but when our item drag and drop on drop release, we want to see where are we trying to drop it to. So we'll have a target. We'll get the equip slot target. If this is even defined, right? Okay. So we'll say if. Why do we check if target is not null? We already do a check up here. Why are we doing this now? This should always happen, right? Sorry, I'm just going to get rid of that. Looking at some old code. But what I'm going to say is equip slot target. Are we trying to move an item onto an equipment slot? That's the only time I care about doing this logic check, because if we're just moving something from targeting a backpack slot, any item can go into the backpack. At least right now, who knows if that'll change. So is equipment slot target. We want to go get the equipment slot target. We want to say what our source drag item is. We have the cloned from, actually, which is cloned from item. Item to drop. Okay, so then if equip slot type not equal to the item to drop should have, do we not? Oh, maybe we don't implement this yet. Apparently we don't implement this yet. Let's go to base item because it hasn't come up. So before I can finish this, we have to go and add something to base item. Right now we have region UI properties. Just want to keep them separate. And we can hide them a bit. All right, so we have our name. We have a list of mods. All that is fine. We also need a public inventory bag slots slot that it goes into. So if they don't match, we want to just return. Essentially, we won't let the drag happen. This would not complete the drag, and I think that will. Or do I need to? I think I need to put it back. Let me just see what happens when we execute this real quick. To make this work, say we go type is equal to, slot is a weapon. So let's bind everything up so we can test this. I think I have to do a little bit more implementation there, but I want to see it first. And then in the UI, in our hero panel, show it real quick. In our inventory panel, we have a few slots here. I want to say that this is our weapon slot. This is an armor slot. Save all that. Hide this again. Save everything. All right, let's see what we got, guys. By the way, how's the stream so far? Is the stream stuttering? Has the stream rebuffered? Is everything okay right now? Let me catch up on chat here real quick. Amarin, seriously stoked to see you. Oh my God, Amarin. Yeah, I've been back. This is day 7 for us, so I'm definitely back. So it's good to be back. New ID using UML for this game. This is Unity, Amarin. This is Unity. But I use Visual Studio still, obviously, to develop any C#. Didn't know you have another project with some slots. Reuse of code. Didn't you? Aaron, I know, right? We actually did. We do have another project that has an inventory system, Enderkin Station, but it's much different. Much different. Ragathan, we could switch it to a flag enum. That's true. Maybe we'll future-proof ourselves and do that in a moment here, Rag. Good point. That's a very good point. Okay, so if I try and take an armor and put in our armor slot, of course everything is okay. Should probably zoom out here just a little bit. Put it back in our bag. Everything is hunky-dory. This is where this should not be allowed. Boop. Okay, all right, so I don't have to... Oh, that's right, we don't delete it from the cloned, so we don't have to do anything. If we just return, it's like dropping it here. So if you just drop it here, the clone goes away, but the source is never removed. So now we cannot drag an weapon onto the armor slot. And now we have item restrictions in slots. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. There's another thing I want to do in the equipment UI. Maybe we'll do that next. All right, so that's all I needed to do for restrictions. Commit all of this. Boop. Okay, so now that's committed. Maybe we'll look at flag types. So if we turn this into flags, what this means is this enum can now be used as a bit field. So slot doesn't have to, let me go and show you an example, right? So slot doesn't have to just be weapon. This slot could allow weapon and armor. Boop, right? So now this test item, for whatever reason, is either it's both a weapon and an armor item. I know that's weird. I get it, but that's what a flags field allows you to do. What I'm curious about is from the Unity side, will it support this? So far, what do we have to change here to make this? Because can I choose both of these? No, right now I can still only choose one. Let me check. There was an article on this. Unity doesn't support system natively. Uh-oh. There's a lot of custom solutions. The truth is Unity actually has an editor API for displaying a bit field enum properly. It's used for the layer mask stuff. The trick is just ensuring it gets used. So the solution is specifying another attribute that signals Unity to use a custom property drawer. There's just a bit of trickery to determine. Well, first of all, oh, by the way, we didn't do this right. We can't just set flags like this, because this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 1. This works for here, but as soon as I put in helm, as soon as we put a helm in, 0, 1, and 2, uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Because now if I have a helm, it's also going to bitwise equal to an armor. So you got to be careful about that. The way to set these up this way is to specify the values explicitly. And we'll just do that with some bitwise math here. Right? So now this helm is going to be, these two will not be equivalent, right? Helm will not equal to an armor or not equal to a weapon. Oh, actually, and to actually really fix this, because this is also bad, you don't really want to use a valid value for 0. We'll say weapon. We'll just fix these up real quick, and this is going to be empty. So now we have an empty slot, which doesn't use anything, right? This could be invalid. Invalid actually is better. And then weapon, armor, helm. I should probably catch up on stream. Stream's good, guys? All right, thanks. A little dry, kind of slow. Seem better. Ooh, Screamer. God, that hurt, man. Yeah, guys, let's get cracking. I'm a fan of Get Cracking. I've been using it for a while now. If you guys use Git and you don't necessarily just use Git from the command line, I use Git from the command line as well. Definitely a fan there. But if you like using a UI for your Git client, Git Kraken's pretty good, and I think it's free. I think they have a free version of Git, which is pretty feature-rich. Because they can do lots of cool stuff, like I can merge item source right on the master by just dragging it down here, right? Fast forward, I can merge rebase. It's pretty good. They have a 3-way merge tool, right, for conflicts, or if you're just trying to merge 2 files and it can't auto-merge. I'm a fan. Okay, so what's this article say? So we've set up our enums, we set it up as flags. We need to say it's a serialized field and an enum flags field in our equipment slot UI. So instead of just doing this, I guess we have to do this. Sorry, it's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Where does enum flags field come from? Is this an old article? This is kind of an old article. Maybe we don't need this anymore. Let's just see what this does. We'll let this recompile. It's doing its thing. Aha! Aha! It still doesn't work. So let's see if there's a different article to make this. Enum flag property drawer. No, this is also old. I can't find a new article on doing this. There's an editor GUI layout, enum mask field. This is probably the way you have to do this now. You have to say this is a menu item. Well, that's a menu item on GUI. All right, so maybe we can't do it in the default for here. When we start working on editors, we could probably do it. You know what? That's fine though. We're still going to future-proof ourselves if we ever get into there. Right now, we can only set 1 flag, which is okay. Which is a-okay. And then what we can do from the drag and drop, right now so if we go with this system, this doesn't work anymore because this can be a bit field and this can be a bit field. Well, actually right now the equip item is not a bit field, but the item can be a bit field. So if we go with that logic, what we want to check is, sorry, message, leave me alone, sorry. What we want to do is say if item to drop dot slot, since this can have multiple types, it can be in a weapon slot, because maybe we'll have left weapon, right weapon, who knows, but maybe we'll have a weapon that can go in both slots, right? So it would be left weapon or right weapon. That actually makes sense, and that's okay. We just want to say if this bit field bitwise and against the equipment slot type, if this equals the equipment slot type, I'm sorry, if it does not equal the equipment slot type, we can return. Right? So if the item we're dropping, which can be a combination of slot types, left weapon, right weapon, maybe we have a weapon that can also be worn as armor, I don't know. Probably not, but it could be a thing. If that item contains the slot type that we're trying to drop into. Then, if it does not contain, then just return, don't let the drop happen. Let's double check, make sure we didn't actually break anything. CMOS, the dev is going well. Give this a moment, all this stuff will go away. When I hit close, bring it back up. Uh-oh. Guess we should set this up correctly. Otherwise, things don't initialize as they should. Haha, you missed me. All right, so we could still drop weapons onto the weapons slots. Bueno. And now we can drop... Oh, it's because Silver Sword, I think, can go into here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What did I break? This is a weapon. This is a weapon or an armor. So those are those slots. Let me take a look at... Click. I want to click. Wrong one. Inventory, equipment, weapon slot is weapon, armor slot. Aha. Haha. Let's apply that. And then let's stop and restart. Make sure this is still applied. So if we look at the armor slot, let's move it back to armor because we were running when we did that. So that's why it was allowing it, of course. It was flagged to allow such a thing to happen. Been linked with one of the biggest, if not the biggest. Oh, right on, Seamus. What are you gonna publish? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. So this is correct, right? It's not allowing it. Our damage is increased here. Why we're not drawing our item. 1 second, guys. Let's do this correctly. And then we'll see what's going on. I might have messed the drawing order of that slot. Somehow. Uh-oh. Why are we... What is going on? This is amazing. Let's get rid of these. Okay, so if we put... It's not a gold sword in there. Let's put a silver sword up here. Uh-oh. And it says silver here, but it's the wrong icon. But it's the right data. In nothing, right? Right data. And armor can't be dropped there. Let's see. Gold sword, 7 damage. Gold sword still. Let me take a look at what's being put down here. That is extremely weird. In our weapon slot, in the item icon, in the UI sprite, it's using Cursed Sword Gold. Drop that here. If we look in our bag panel, I think this one. Yep, item icon. Silver. When we drag it up here, it changes to gold, because that's what's here now. In the item icon here. Okay, so that's gold. That's still gold. It's not changing. What did we just break? That's the question. In producing pixel art for... Oh, you're going to do some pixel art, Seamus. That's cool, man. Very awesome. Just jump. Yeah, definitely jump on that. Definitely. See, these should not be here. Let's take a little peeky peek. Why we have default data? Inventory, equipment slots. In the item icon, there should not be any data sets. Am I setting something by default now? Oh. When did this get set? See how this has none? Let me clear all this out. That's that, and it's yeah, that should be applied because it's in there. We might have just been setting a default sprite in the empty slot. So nothing in there now. If we drop, oh, but why are we still getting the wrong icon? The wrong icon. Okay. Now you're gonna force me to go debug you. This is set in our, if I can remember where we do this. We have an item icon. There's our sprites. I believe it's in our equipment slots, which actually is a bag slot. So on refresh item, oh, we just set the item. Let's update. We'll look at it from the, I'll show you what, okay. All right, you. Base item. Let's look at it from here. Where do we use sprite name? Item slot, oh, that's right. So when we call update item, if that's not null, we set the item icon sprite. I have a feeling we're getting a different item icon sprite in there. So if we look here, there's a UI sprite, and we're saying get components. So we're getting this UI sprite. This has a UI sprite as well. Don't I want to get component in child? Item slot. That's the container. Oh, no. Okay, so there's our drag item. So we're going to get this sprite here. And on update, we set the atlas and we set the sprite name. All right, let's debug it. Set a little breakpoint. See what's going on. See what's actually being set. Yep, get rid of all these 4 items, right? Oh, where is this? Is this being called in an update? So no, that's in start, set. We have a bunch of empty items here. Just want to get through them. Okay, take our silver sword, drop it on here. So base item, silver sword, which is a weapon or an armor. That's the right atlas. Yep, it's our atlas. That's the right sprite name. The item there now is null, which is it should be. The atlas is null. Oh, look at that sprite name. Look at this. Why does it have... Did I not delete the sprite name? And then this is going to come in. And we're going to unset it, because that's where we're dragging off of. Oh, it was silver for a moment. I think the hover is messing with us here. Let me see. I think, let me select that again. I think I need to delete the sprite first. No, I don't want to edit you. Just want to go back. Sprite. Is there a way to not choose a sprite? Because I can delete here, but I can't select here and delete. Interesting problem. Because as soon as we get this, we get a stupid default. Is there a way to do this? Maybe on start, can we? Because I think what's going on is since we have a UI button on the hover. Look at that. There it is. I don't know why I'm setting a normal, but we can delete this. I think we can delete this. How do we delete this? How do we say no normal? Right click? No. Anyone know? How do I just have to delete this button and add it again? How do I undo this normal selection? I want to see if someone in chat can solve my problem. Why? I mean, come on, come be of use to me, guys. But yeah, this is our issue. It's so when we hover over it, it's the normal map is popping in and choosing this stupid gold, and then setting that as the sprite. Hey, Mango. Hey, Mango. I can't. I just want to not select a sprite. But next to the drop down, no, it's not selected. Like these, I could click. I would. Yeah, this is disabled, and nothing. You know what I can do? I think I know how to solve this. So, Epiphany, you screamer. Oh god, I know I could solve this. If we go to this item icon, this does not have a normal set. Oh, this uses colors. Oh, hold on. Why does this have sprites? Why does this have sprites? But I think I'm just going to copy... Do I want to copy all of these settings? The settings probably don't matter. I probably just do want to copy everything when I think about it. Let me just double check if there's anything weird happening here. There's the drag drop. We don't set any special properties. Yeah, so can I copy and then there's a paste, right? There's a way to paste. Or do I have to, let's see, edit. Let's just try this. Paste. That didn't work. That didn't work. I thought there was a way to copy the properties of everything. Maybe I just have to do it for the UI button. There's copy components, paste component values. There we go. We got rid of it. Yes. And then I want to do the same thing here. Copy components, paste component values. All right. Okay. Okay. Unity lesson 2. Let's get rid of this. We know that's working now. Nothing there. We'll drop it at silver. Still silver. Oh, but you know what we lose when we do here? We lose the highlight. I want to see if I can go get that back. Because see how nothing highlights this gets highlighted in our bag slot? I like the highlight. I want to add that back. Even though I don't think anything is different now. Oh, there's a tween color script that's turned on. This is turned off. Which... No, we don't need a tween. Why is there a tween on here? Here, let me turn both of these off. I don't think that's what's doing that. I got it, Mango. I got it. Huh. I think that should just be our hover color, which is here. And we have a hover color now. Drag over, do nothing, right. Why didn't that apply? Tween's off now, tween's off. All right, so we have a hover. Collapse you. We have a hover color. We have one. Let's see what it looks like at runtime. Maybe the hover color is going away. Or something silly. Okay, so yeah, this has a hover color. And in the bag here, this slot right up here has a hover color. But it's not being applied on this one. Obviously, remember, the silver sword is both a weapon and an armor, so it can go in here. This is just a weapon, can't go in here. But interesting. Huh. Oh, this still has our normal in here. Look at that. Why is this setting a normal? Is this not... This does not have a normal. I wonder if silver doesn't have a normal. And gold maybe I set a normal on gold. If we go and edit the gold... There's a way to do this. Atlas type, it's a normal atlas. There's the sprites. I can add a shadow, tiled, no. If we copy components, we paste the values. If we look here, this now has the normal set. We look here, this has a normal set now, right? But still, uh-oh. Look down below. Look down below. It's highlighting this when I hover over this. What the? What the? No highlight here, of course, because this has its own. Did it like copy it as a reference? Did it copy that? That's very weird. Let's put this back here. Okay, it's not doing it anymore. Let's do up here. Aha, look at that. Look at that highlight. What is causing that? That's our collider. That's the collider. This has something to do with NGUI, I think. Hey, Jarvik, how's it going, man? This definitely has something. I'm editing this weapon slot. I selected a new normal here, right? And it's editing it down here. So that's kind of our problem. It looked like the paste. It's like this is a reference it's using. But it's not, because this... There's our tween target. Is there a way to choose our tween target here? Will it highlight the tween target? Oh, look at the tween target for this. I gotta fix the tween target, that's all. So if I drag this onto here... Aha, there it is. That was our problem. It had a bad tween target. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to replay because we made a bunch of changes. Not replay, sorry. Reload. Let's show this. Because I might have to fix the tween target on this stuff. The grid I won't show, that's fine, that's dynamic. But these, tween target is coming to this item icon, which is in the bag slot. No. This should be the tween target. And then apply, and then the weapon slot, tween target, is this. And now when I select here, it's that. All right, I think we fixed it. You've been waiting, Jarvik? Unity at its finest, Rag. Unity at its finest. This is not the best idea of how to test this, because we don't get the right data. That's not a Unity problem there. That is just us not initializing in a way that can support if it's already loaded, because it's not supposed to be loaded at that point. Okay, so drag, look at that, perfect. Got the right tween going on now. Good. This can drag here, this can drag here. Now we have a sword as our armor, because we're very weird like that. But okay. And then let's close this down. Let's do some attacking. Uh-oh, we missed because we don't have high enough. We don't have high enough speed. We have equal speed to their whatever stat. I don't remember. I think smarts. I have to look at my notes on our battle system. So no one can hit anyone right now. Wonk, wonk, wonk. And that we haven't put in the luck system yet either. Maybe we'll do that next. Oh, all right. So we can stop this. Oh, fixed that bug. Okay. Okay. Now it's time for a new UI element. New UI element, guys. This is what we're going to add next. What I want to show is on hover, we show down at the bottom what it is. It's a silver sword, does 2 damage, does 5 damage. I want to show the stat changes up here as a plus green or minus red. Just to show you that what would happen if you do equip it. Give you a little tooltip, right? It says which item is better for which stat you're looking for. Xenoquark, are you the Kool-Aid man? Are you the Kool-Aid guy? You bursted out of a wall? Also, I want to fix up something before I keep forgetting. In the battle system, we have a get out of here UI. We have a battle component, which is really the actor. It has all of our stats. We have a reset health. I'm going to rename this to just reset debug detach. This is going to get named to reset. Just reset. Do a rename so it fixes everything up. Current SP is equal to stats.max SP, because right now we're not resetting our SP when we should be. So that'll fix that bug. All right, so to handle what I want to do here, how are we going to do that? I'm thinking, let's show the hero panel. Let's unload this for a while. So in hero data, we have our stat grid, which up here is all of this data, right? I'm thinking we just add properties to the value. Yeah, let's just do that. So we have a stat object UI. Let's edit that script. So we have a way to set the value, and then in start, set value, private base value. And yeah, that'll override. Well, we're going to do a couple things. We're not going to do that there. I'm going to have a new function, void update. Yeah, update value. Okay, so we have a base value, private bool show adjustment, which is false. Private string the adjustment, default value, and private bool positive. which by default will be true. So now public void set adjustment, string adjustment, bool positive, true by default. And we'll actually let you pass in an int adjustment. We'll do the conversion. Math.abs of adjustment. In case somebody passed in like -10, we don't care. Oh, should we just check ourselves? I think we'll do that. We'll just let you pass in a value. Okay, so system math absolute value to string, and then positive is adjustment greater than or equal to 0. Is Visual Assist worth it, Mango? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not going to say if it's worth it or not. I've used it for a very long time. I get it pretty cheaply, so it's worth it for me to purchase it because I get a pretty steep discount on it these days. So it's up to you guys. A surreal battle song right now. Xenon? Xenon? Oh, can we hear it when you're done? Do you want to play it for the stream? If you have a battle song that you're working on and you have a link, let me know and we'll play it. And yeah, Visual Studio 2017 is getting closer and closer to not needing like static code analysis type plugins like Visual Assist or others. Yeah. Display show adjustment is going to be set to true actually. If the adjustment is not equal to 0, we'll do all of this. Else, we disable the adjustment because 0 shouldn't be shown. It's basically whatever your base stat's going to be. So show adjustment is false. The adjustment itself gets reset, and we won't mess with positive, negative. Okay, so now we have that. Let's create a private string const display, of a display format, which would be 0. Thinking how I want to do this. That's how we'll show color. 2 and 3. This will make sense in a moment. What doesn't it like here? Oh. Okay, so in display format, string.format of our display format, we got to put some data in here now. Okay, our display format is always base value. Show adjustments. If show adjustments, otherwise we're going to show something else. I got to remember how we do these stupid colors. FF. Oh, it's so show adjustments. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so if show adjustment, positive, this. So if it's positive, green. And we'll adjust these colors. So show adjustment, that's positive. Otherwise, it's negative. Otherwise, we show nothing because show adjustment's not there. This is kind of a terrible way to do this. It's hard to read. I get it. You can yell at me. You can get, 2017 RC1 is out, and it'll probably be released within the next 3 months. Yes, Infopo. We are making this game from scratch on stream. We are in day 7. Yeah, Visual Studio 2017. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's pretty amazing. Thankfully, RAG, they're not using the internal name anymore, which was VS15, not to be confused with Visual Studio 2015. Ah, so delicious. Okay, so that gives us... Yeah, I know, no string interpolation, guys, in this version of Unity. Unity uses an older version of Mono, does not use C#6. There is a way to use C#6 in Visual Studio with Unity. I chose not to do that. So that'll give us the color change. We want to do a plus or minus now. So this is if positive. Oh, sorry. If show adjustment, if positive, show plus, otherwise show negative, otherwise show nothing. And then if show adjustments, show the adjustments, otherwise show nothing, right? I think this is what I want to do. So set value, we'll call that, and then we'll call update. Make sure we just update what we're looking for. This is a UI label, just to make sure it's set to use BB code. Yeah, I know, BB code. It's good stuff. We have a compile error. What did I break? We can't call this reset. Because, oh, I already have a reset. I messed up, guys. I messed this up. Reset stats. Ooh. Unfortunately, I really messed up. I gotta go find everywhere. Let me see. What's the best way to break this? I just have to go look at all of these. I should not have called this reset. Now everything got renamed. I can't just do a static analysis rename because it'll break. That's okay. This is reset stats. There's only a couple of these that should be what I'm looking for. Reset stats. These are just test dummies for us to see on screen. Okay, only 2 references. End of battle, we want to reset. That is correct. No, go to implementation. Go. And then the second one is in character data. We want to reset stats here. Okay. To Unity project work, Ragathan, there's a article out there that tells you how to do it. I chose not to do it, Rag, because if I get to a place where somebody else is helping me with this, and maybe they don't want to use Visual Studio, they want to use Mono develop, it would break things. That was my reasoning behind that. Hey Kunsurio, how's it going? Thank you, Wiznia PLPL. Thank you for following. I'm sorry that I butchered your name. Welcome to the stream, man. Sorry, let me fix everything up here. It's good that I have a little bug. I messed up our behavior tree. What did I don't think I messed this up. We have to load the correct scene so we can create a character. Then the AI has someone to target. Oh no! Oh no! All right, now we did break something. No, we didn't. Sorry. Okay. Whew. We're good, guys. We're good. What am I? All right, so our stats. Right now, our stats are still displaying correctly. Yay for us. I didn't break those directly. Now I need to go bind up the update part. And that's going to be interesting for us to bind up, actually. Yeah, so this is, how are we doing this? Let me see. Remind me what I'm doing here. We have a stat object UI, which is these, and then in our hero data, or in our hero panel, we have everything bound. So character UI. We bind everything in update. We set all of this. I think I need to add a way to set the hover. Well, we need a way to look up. All right, so from our item slot drag, let me look at on hover in here. On hover, if we're over, we say bag slots, item hover. So let's go to the item hover class. This is probably what we want to do. Set item starts the update mods, which is where we want to set this. So for each mod, and we only call this once, and then we also need a way to make sure we clear this. So that's when we destroy. Okay. So we know what the stat mod type is, right? Because this will tell us what field. I think I need to add into the character UI a way to set an adjustment. Yeah. That's just what has to happen. So public void set stat adjustment int value. Not just value, but go away. I had to close some windows down. Too much stuff open. Okay. Man, I have a bunch of stuff open. You know what? Let's just close all but this. And then we'll reopen this. That's all I care about right now. All right, so the stat modifier. Stat modifier. Mod type. And then the value. Switch on the mod type. And then, don't we already have a switch on this somewhere that I can copy paste? We do. That's in here. I just want to copy this framework. And then for here, I'm sorry, I'm going to stat object. This is going to become private. We'll get the public part of here. Get stat object by type. Just want a quick look up. Okay, so stat type, stat modifier, is that not what I'm looking for? Stat type dot, yeah. So what I should do is put that, get our using statement, make it a little easier on us. Okay, so the returns here just have to be adjusted, because what I want to do is return armor. Speed, this will take a moment. Smarts, luck, attack, defense, yay, defense, initiative, dodge, duck, dodge, dive, and all that. I already did damage, right? No, I did not do damage. Damage. We did armor, HP. SP. We don't actually have to worry about returning level. That's fine. And by default, we return null. Okay. Okay. Whew. Cherry and Polish. Oh, nice. Where did I get these sprites from, Consolio? No, I am not the designer. I suck at drawing art. A lot of the sprites I use for prototyping is from Kenny Art. Just Google it. It's pretty good stuff. And then a few other things from around other places. Don't see why making Uni compile using Rosin would break monodevelop. Seems sketchy. RAG, it might break monodevelop because remember the source code is going to have a string interpolation code that monodevelop might not know how to compile. Okay, so now we have that. We can now do our public void set stat adjustment. Pass in a stat type. Yeah, mod type into value. Var stat UI is equal get stat object by type of mod type. If stat UI for some reason is null, just return. Let's do this the right way, guys. Otherwise, we can see stat UI set adjustment of value, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we're constantly calling set value here. Go to implementation. Just want to make sure this won't, yeah, that won't touch anything. Okay, good. So from the item stat grid, for each mod, let's do the destroy part first. Really what I want to do is add a clear. So we'll say public void clear stat adjustments. And I'm going to go through each mod type, and we'll make this real simple. For each var mod type in stat type, I think, can I do this for each stat type? No, in enum, get values of our type of stat type. Okay, so what this does is return an array of all the values of stat type. I want to iterate through each one of them, and then I just want to call set stat adjustment of that type and set it to 0, because remember 0 in set adjustment will turn off, oh, this is an object. Let's cast this, of course, to a stat type. This will essentially turn off the adjustment. I want to turn all the adjustments off when we call clear. And that's what clear does. So let's go into here. I think I have, do I have character UI bound from the stat item grid? I don't think we do. We can add it. Item stat grid does not have it, huh? There's our item stat grid. So we're just going to add a lookup for this. So public character UI of character UI. We'll go bind that up in a moment, but let's use it. So in clear, we can say clear stat adjustments. And then down here, we could say set stat adjustment of stat object, I'm sorry, of not a stat object, of mod. What stat is modified? And mod of the mod value. What's it modifying it by? Oh, and actually, this could be tricky. Because if a I'm thinking we might want to do this a little differently. Not that this is bad, or that calling this is bad, but doing it like this, because this is just going to tell us the raw mod value. This won't calculate what might happen in a what if situation. For instance, if I get +1 brawn, that will increase my hit points by a certain amount, right? Later, Amarin, come on back, buddy. Called for I'm so sorry, man. Come back whenever. Yeah, Kenny NL. It's adorable stuff, dude. I love it. I love that. I love what he does. So if we add, like, say, plus or better, yeah, actually, damage is a good one. So if we add +1 to brawn, it will adjust our damage because that's a derived stat. But how we're going to do this right here is it won't actually show it, and I'll give you a demonstration. Let's go to test item. Let's add mods.add new type of brawn. And this is going to add +1. Actually, let's make it big, right? This guy's +5 to our brawn. So our silver sword is pretty awesome right now. And we'll go with this and see what it looks like, because I just want to see what the UI looks like first. Then we'll see about fixing that problem. Let this rebuild so that I see a character. Did I not make it public? I did not, right? Oh, I did. I guess it helps if we have a problem here. I don't want to use that. Why is it doing that? Use statics. Go away. Let's fix this up now. Using static. What? No. No. And no. Okay, fine. It's because we're not in the same namespace. Oops, I keep doing that, don't I? Let me undo all of this. I'll fix this, don't worry. Don't you worry. Dang it. Dang it, copy paste correctly. Okay, okay. I believe that'll do it. A couple more places. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, all right, this should get what we're looking for now. Hey, Gulliver, what's up? How you been, man? Haven't seen you in forever. This is our character UI. I think it was, am I wrong? Our hero panel is our character UI. Bind that up, save everything. That's good that we did all that in play mode. It's the best thing ever to do. You gotta love Unity, letting you do that. We didn't do a lot, so it's fine. We just gotta go back to our item here, drag the hero panel down here, and save it. Okay. Okay. Question is it gonna crash or is it gonna work? Well, it's not working. It's definitely not working. Let's go see what's going on. In the item stat grid, let's debug from here. Let's attach our debugger. Boop. Okay, so stat modified is nothing as we hover over. Okay, thank you for that. So stat modified is damage, value is 2. Damage should give us back the damage item. We have a UI, let's call adjust value on it. So if adjustment is 2, show, adjust is 2, show is true, positive is true, update value. There's our display format. What do we get in display format here? Oh, that should be correct, right? 2 space +2. And that's what we set. Whoa, that is our bug. I bet you someone in chat saw that before I did. They probably saw it half an hour ago even. Not much time for gaming. When I have been gaming, it's with, Ryzen and Arnar. That's cool, man. What have you guys been playing? As in, if you're playing with Ryzen, that means you've just been playing Hearthstone a lot, is my guess. Hey, look at that, guys. So, as we can see, here's where things are possibly going to fall apart, where I need to fix. So, the Silver Sword, this gives +5 damage. This will give us +5 brawn and +2 damage. Let's talk to chat here and see what you think is going to be better. Our end damage is not going to be 4. In this, if we equip this, we'll equip it right now. Boop. We now have 7. That's bad, by the way. We actually only want to show differences for items here against... that's... yeah, I'm going to have to do this differently. Because it's not going to be what I want to do. It's always going to show plus and not... Because see how this is now 7 + 2? It's not 7 + 2. It's definitely not 7 + 2. It's actually 6. So let's go back to what I'm saying here. So it works this way because I don't have anything equipped. So we're going to get +5 damage. We equip it. Hey, we got +5 damage. Here it says it's going to give us +2 damage, which means we should have a damage of 4. Right? Should have damage of 4, but when we equip it, we actually have a damage of 6. The reason we have a damage of 6 is because brawn is getting +5, and that actually 5 brawn equates to another +2 in damage. So if we equip that, is why we get 6. And of course our brawn is now 15. So I have to implement how we calculate the adjusted value, and then we'll be okay. Hearthstone. Oh, you've been playing League with Ryzen? I didn't know Ryzen was still playing League. It's a new game every week for Arnar. He's trying to find his place in life, Gulliver. Oh, Swan? Yeah. Swan has a new PC, so I guess he's back to doing his thing. I want to test something else. Our gold sword, I want to add -5 brawn and make sure it comes up as red. Just want to see this real quick. And then we'll go fix the stat adjustment stuff. So inventory, yeah, there we go, right? +5 brawn, -5 brawn. It's starting to look good. You know, since I show stats like this now up at the top, do you think I still need to show the hover stats at the bottom? What do you guys think? Showing the plus and minus stats up here, do I need to show the raw stats down here? I'm going to wait for an answer while I clear a bunch of stuff away. Because I can see it going both ways. Come on, stream. Come on. Help me out. Help a developer out. Kind of new to my stream, but I think showing hover stats is a good idea. So we show the hover. And so you think we should show it in both places? CGC. That's your vote. Both places. I can dig it. I dig it. Sorry, I'm just getting this up. All right, so everyone had their vote, and one giant vote came in for showing both. So we'll keep both, and I like showing both. That's fine, and we might even color code the hover stats as well to show you plus minus very simply instead of just always showing gray. But until then, let's fix up the stat adjustment stuff. So how am I going to do the stat adjustment? Yes, if you have other stat specials, that's true, CGC, right? It'll show in the hover, which might not just be stat adjustments. A balloon? Jarvik, now you want something, there's no third option. Jarvik, there's no balloon option. You can't go item C. You just call Casper? All right, Casper. Casper it is. Okay, so we can't do this. This is no bueno. Instead, what we want to do is take all of the mods. Sorry, I'm thinking how I want to do this. I think I'm going to take all the mods, apply them to a cloned copy, and then we'll get the differences from the base to the clone for each stat and apply that as an adjustment. Yeah, okay, let's go that route. Yeah, okay. So from the character UI, I think I can get the actor that we are targeting. Okay. Okay, in our ability, sorry, not abilities, in our battle stats, I need to add a clone. Do I need to add a clone, or can we just use C#'s cloning? I think we can just use the standard C# clone. C# has object.clone. It is a shallow clone. It will only clone first level properties. If you have an object that has a property which is a reference or a complex object, it won't go clone that child properties. That's where you have to implement a deep clone. But we don't need a deep clone for battle stats, so I think we're going to be okay. So what I want to add is a public battle stats clone, which just returns object.clone. Is it object.clone? What am I thinking of? Yeah, this .clone is all we want to return. No, I can't just do this .clone. I thought it was object clone. C# clone. What am I forgetting? Object member-wise clone. Member. And it's not showing there. Is that in... Let me look to see if it's in this version of Mono. Member-wise clone. So this member-wise clone is what I'm looking for as a battle stats. There we go. I did not color Visual Studio myself. I use Visual Assist. I set the dark theme, I use Visual Assist, and Visual Assist has a dark theme color palette. All right, so that'll give us a clone. So now if we go back to item stat grid of our cloned stats is equal to our character UI.actor.stats.clone. All right, so now that we have, all right, so we have the clone stats, but unfortunately, this is before, so when we're hovering over it, I'm just thinking in my head, I just want to make sure we're doing this right. We have all the mods, so now we need to apply all of these mods to these clone stats. That starts to get interesting. Cloned, because this is where things get funky. Because if we are showing what these stats would affect, how these stats or these mods would affect your stats, that means we have to undo any modifications that the other item attached to that slot, right? So if we were, let's see if this will play real quick. Yeah, that's not going to affect anything. I'll show you. It's better to visually show you than try and explain it. For instance, if I already have this gold sword attached, which gives us -5 brawn and +5 damage, and we attach it, right? If I was to apply this, which gives us +5 brawn, it's really +10 brawn, right? This is not going to give us a 10 brawn. This will give us a 15 brawn because this replaces this item. And now we have a 15. So we have to know what slot this is. We have to say, okay, what item is already equipped there? Let's roll out all those mods. Let's roll in all of these mods. Crap just got complicated. crap. Just got complicated. And we actually can't just do a member-wise clone of this, can we? Just want to make sure get modifiers is here. And this is a private list, so we have to copy this as well. So we can still do a clone, we just have to modify this up a bit. So grab the cloned, cloned dot equals new that dot mods dot add range of modifiers and then return clone. Okay, so that'll give us the proper cloned object. Oh, I have a copy of the base stats, Dylan. We have that. We do have the base stats, right? But some stats are derived stats. Some stats are not base stats. For instance, hit points. Well, that's probably a bad example. I'll give you a better example for derived stats. Attack, right? Attack. There is no base attack. This is your base attack, which is a modified of your speed, which we could, but now we have to implement a whole bunch of math around base stats. When I'm thinking, we'll just unset and go that route. You just got excited. What's that? Oh, you got exited out real fast. And chance you can quickly say what you were just going over one more time. Not showing on the big stat box when your brawn is already displayed 5, and also could you show the difference in stats between the equip item? Yeah, that's what we've been talking about, is showing the difference between the equipped item and the item we're hovering over. So we have our clone. Let's add a new method here, which will public void. Do I have? I'm thinking how I want to do this. Well, we don't need a method to do that. Not yet. Okay, so we have the clone stats. We need to know for the item. We know what slot it is. We need to go look up what item is equipped in that slot, which is a part of our inventory, not our UI. Yeah, if I can remember where I put things. Inventory bag. I found it, guys. I found it. We kind of just want to unequip, but which is okay. This will work for us. I just need a way to look up. I don't think I had a way. I was going to go add this. Are you guys able to hear me? I'm going to tap my mic real quick, guys. Cover your ears. Cover your ears. This might be loud. Fair warning, fair warning. It might be a little loud. Give me a moment. Hello. Okay. All right. Everything's working. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so we have our slots. I want to add a public base item get equipped item slot. Return our weapon slots. Return armor slots. Return null. So sorry, guys. No, my headphones were cutting in and out there for a moment. My mixing board was doing something weird. All right, so we have an equipped item now from our inventory. So I'm probably going to implement our logic here, and then we'll refactor it. So we have the clone stats, character, UI, actor, inventory.get equipped item at item.slot, equipped item, if equipped item is not null. let's go through all the mods, in this equipped item and remove them from our clone stats. Remove mod. And then we'll apply the new mods here. So I'm going to run through this again. Let's say cloned stats dot add a modifier of mod. Okay, so now after we run through this logic, clone stats will undo an item that is in that same slot. If there is one equipped, and then we'll apply all the mods here. So now we have a clone stat, which we can compare against our base stats, and then we can apply those adjustments. So, phew. Var mod type. Now how to do this smartly. In enum get system enum get values of type of stat type. So give me every stat type. Cloned stats. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a lookup in our clone stats to look up the stat based off of the enum. So public int get stat based off of a stat type. That's right. And then we'll do a switch. And I already do this, so I think I might cheat again, which is all this, right? Right. Let's do that. Mod type's fine. So we want to return, actually that's fine, return armor, return brawn, return speed, smarts, luck, initiative, attack, defense. Do I want to return max HP or current HP when we look up the stat? I think I'm going to return max. Because that's the stat that we'd be modifying, and this will return 0 by default. Okay, so now we can start getting crazy here. Var base stat is equal to hold on. I want to show the difference, right, between what we currently have and what this will apply. Yeah. So from is stats.get stat of mod type var adjusted stat is equal to clone get stat of mod type. The diff is going to be adjusted minus base, which would give us a positive, right? So if adjusted is higher, 10 minus 5 is plus 5. Then from here, we can move this, is what we want to move. This goes in here now. And this just becomes mod, type, and pass in diff. I think this is what we want to do. Let's go test it. And let's cross our fingers. Cross some fingers for me, guys. Okay. All right, so if we hover over here, ooh, that's perfect. This is exactly right. So this would give us plus 2 HP. This would give us plus 5 brawn. And if you look here, the silver sword's actually only a plus 2 damage, but because of the plus 5 brawn, the adjusted is really a +4 damage. So we're going to get 6 damage, 15 brawn, and 14 hit points. And we might need to adjust, call a function here to adjust current hit points as well when we adjust our max. I haven't decided what I want to do there. Maybe we won't adjust current when we adjust max. But 15, 6, right? And if we unequip it, I want to fix this, right? If it's the same item, we probably shouldn't show this because what's this doing? It's giving this is giving us bad data. This is the correct data. This is kind of giving us bad intel. So this is going to be a +5 damage, but since it's -5 brawn, it's really going to give us +4 damage because it's -1. And I guess this, this is a -1 hit point. Is that right? Let me check this. Because of the -5 brawn, we also lose a point of HP. That's what that is telling us. We lose 1 point of HP because of our brawn, right? Boop. So when we drag it, yep, everything. Oh, we do need to adjust this because now we have more hit points than we should. Why is SP red? Because we were just doing some testing on colors. We'll fix the colors, Casper. Yeah, these should be green, not red. But okay. So now here's the real trick. Will it show us the correct adjustments, right? Oh, that is pretty. So this is going to be a -10 brawn because this is +5 brawn. This is -5 brawn. We're actually going to lose 10 brawn, which means we're going to lose 3 hit points. The damage is a wash, though, because it's +5 damage. This was only +2 damage, but because of the brawn adjustment, right? So we actually don't lose anything damage-wise. So yep. Oh, yeah. And then this, of course, means we get... this is wrong, right? This is not +3 damage. This will give us +5 brawn. Why is it saying it's going to give us +3 damage? We got to go look at the damage aspect here. That's incorrect. I think I have HP and damage reversed here. Let me look at get stat. Max HP. Damage. Let's debug it. Let's debug it. Yeah, this shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be getting +3 damage. Damage should be the same. That's interesting. Sorry. Okay, so item stats. Just put a breakpoint here. Undo that for a moment. Okay. Hover over. We have these are the current stats of the hero, which has what's our damage? Is 6. Our brawn is a 5. Current HP is 12, right? Our cloned stats should have a brawn of 10. This has a damage of 9. That doesn't seem right. Why does it have a damage of 9? Let me look at our damage calculation again. Damage is equal to your brawn. It's a quarter of your brawn plus all the damage mods. Maybe we're not removing the right damage mod. Let's look at clone stats. Let's look at the modifiers that are attached. There's 4 mods. That's not right. We're not removing all the mods. That's a 5 damage, right? That's a -5 brawn. That's a 2 damage, and it's a +5 brawn. So this remove... because these are cloned, I think. Let's put a breakpoint up here. Let's do this again. Boop. I want to see if our clone is doing what it's supposed to do. So modifiers actually did get cloned. but I don't want to use these cloned values because if we take this, let's see, make object ID, and actually make this as an object ID. So modifiers, this should have an object ID. Why doesn't it have an object ID? That's weird. Let's try that again. Oh, I can't make this as a... That's right. I can show hex, though, but that's not going to show us either. What I'm trying to see is if the base of... Let's go to the watch window. Drag mods on there. And look at this dot... which is this dot modifiers. Look at cloned modifiers, right? See how these are the same? I don't like that. If I null that out, okay, cloned is good, but the base does not change, which is what I wanted to happen. But then when we add this range back, this should be okay. All right. Oh, we don't have an equipped item, it's saying. What slot is this? Oh, crap, that's right, guys. We have this stupid system. It's basically not finding the equipped item. I think I'm not going to use this system for now. We'll keep it in there. So let me go to item 2. This just needs to be a weapon. We're not going to allow items to be in multiple slots. And if we do, we'll have to go back and fix our adjustment process. I don't know how we'll fix it, but yeah. Let's run this. I think that's our problem. Believe that's the issue, gentlemen. Okay, so now right +5, -5. This looks good. Equip it. -3, -10. Boop, boop. Okay. And that's perfect. +10, +3. -3, -10. All right, so now it's working as it should. We have to make an adjustment when we equip an item. If our max HP or max SP is adjusted, we have to adjust down. I want to do that right now. When we equip, we apply all the mods. This means we have equipped an item into a valid slot. That's right. Parent stats. When we apply modifiers. Not battle component, sorry. When we add or remove a mod, if we'll just do a check here. So if current HP is greater than max HP, if current SP is greater than max SP, when we add, and we'll do the same thing when we remove for whatever reason, because we could remove something that was giving us extra hit points or extra SP. Creating ambience instead, I still want to hear it. Still want to hear whatever you're making. All right, so that gives us 14 of 12. This actually gives us 11 now, right? So 14, 11, 2. Okay, we're good. All right, guys. All right. Okay. Let's adjust the silver sword. Give us some speed on top of this. So that we can actually kill the enemies. I want to kill people right now. I want to kill these little guys. And we don't have anything equipped. Let's equip this. So this is interesting. Let's actually unequip it. These are base stats. This is going to give us +5 speed, so we get initiative, we get bonus to attack, we get bonus to bronze, speed, damage, hit points. This is a really good weapon. It's a terrible weapon. It's a terrible weapon. Close this out. Let's actually range attack, because we're special and we can do lots of things. Boop. Let's do some damage. What do you guys think about showing a HP SP progress bar over everybody's head, so that you know right now? I mean, we can add it back to the UI here. That's my plan, to show stats of who you have selected. But right now we don't know like how close to death this guy is, right? And I think this might kill him. Yeah, that'll kill him. What do you guys think? Should I add some progress, some hover bars? Oh my God, we're going to wreck you guys. We're going to use a range attack on you. Well, range attack, we don't run up. Now, if on my turn again here, if we switch out our weapons, our attack goes back to nothing. This is a basic attack value, essentially a base dodge value. And we close, and we attack these guys, we're actually going to miss, because we don't have enough attack value to damage them. Yeah, SP's like mana, Casper. It's exactly like the mana. Oh, well, yeah, so it means our system starts to get a little busy, but I think we're just gonna have to design a display plate, which will maybe give us the name of the character, like what is it, if it has a delay going on, because right now we just display like a crappy number above their head, which you'll see here. Ugh, that's kind of ugly. Maybe we have to, it's time to design a display plate. And then we can show progress bars, right, of how much, HP you're looking at. Let's just show more data on screen. So now we need a stupid display plate. Maybe we'll go do that right now. So what I think, though, is I think we have enough of the item system in place. We don't have abilities yet, but that's the ability system, that I think I can merge this all to master. Adjust. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to get this all checked in. Let's push this up. Let me do a pull request to master. Pull it up in the GitHubs, which apparently did not open up GitHub for me. There it is. Okay, let's get it all merged in. Move that over as well. Where did this go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That's completed, and that's not completed yet. Still on our backlog. All right. Sorry, just closed now. I'm just doing a little cleanup here. Okay, so we can switch back to master. We can pull down, get everything up into the master branch, get this whoop, up to here. What is this program you're using for your repo management, Casper? This is Git Kraken. It's a Git Kraken. We can delete our feature branches now. Okay, all cleaned up. Let's go do that nameplate. We have to rebuild everything. It'll just take a moment. Unfortunately, Unity is not Git friendly 100%. Yeah, take a look at Git Kraken. If you use Git, Git Kraken's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, nameplate time. Nameplate time. I'm going to hide a couple things. Unload. We'll just show the battle screen right now. What I want to do I actually still have a hero? Why is this here? Let me delete this. Well, let me just make sure I didn't break anything. Load, unload, by deleting that hero. That shouldn't have been there. It looked like it was a ghosted object. Okay, good. Let's make sure everything is working, basically. All right, perfect. Load. Unload. We're actually going to take our prefab hero and drag it onto the battle scene because I'm going to add some fun stuff here. This is our float up pop. I'm going to add a new empty. I want to show this by default. By default, we don't show them, but I want to show them right now. Currently, I just use Visual Studio. Yeah. Which is fine. But Git Kraken, it does a little better job. Create a new game object. We'll call this the nameplate. This is going to be a widget, which hopefully doesn't mess up too much stuff. So it's going to be its own UI root, which has a hero, and obviously this is not rendering now. See, what did I break? Not everything. I think this just wants battle mat. Trying to see what I just messed up here. Is it size scene? That's transfer. What am I doing? Scale. Is it a scale problem? I think it's a scale problem, right? All right. So scale. Let's undo that. That's fine. This camera, I think we can go. There was size of 10. Size of 0.0101. 0.5. That's what I think we want. Because I don't want to mess with our sizing. I got to make sure the camera doesn't screw up here. Oops, -10. And +10. Clip planes aren't doing that. That's too big. I think that's the size we're looking for. Glad to catch you too, but I have to. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming by, Casper. Come on over anytime. Just to compare, let's add a normal hero, and then let's turn this off. Let's turn this hero on. And of course, now he's not. Why aren't you rendering? What did I up? No. Let me hit play real quick. I think it's something to the skeletal mesh. Well, that's weird, huh? Well, that's just weird. Whoa! This is all weird right now. Holy smokes! Please, guys, help me! What if we go back to 10? No, 5? Okay, that is looking better. It'll look even better when we attach it, but more importantly, where are you at? Oh, that's you. If I hide you... Okay. This camera became important for us now. I wonder if I should add this camera. So to fix this, I think we just need to put the battle mat under UI root. And then if we have, because what I'm trying to avoid, I'm going to delete all this. I'm trying to get this hero with to add a sub object. So we'll add hero into battle slot 1. It's not really in battle slot 1 until we do this. Boop. Now it'll be there. But why are we not rendering it? Because the camera, where's our camera? Okay, so now we need a battle mat in the culling mask. Give me a moment. I won't be able to attack, right? But that was what I was missing. UI stuff is fun, guys. It's fun, right? All right, but now we can add an empty object. We can call this the nameplate. And then we can add a widget. And it should not mess us up. We can scale it. Let's see, nameplate, widgets. Nope, sorry, go back to scale 1. That's the bad way to scale it. Bring the depth forward. Where are you at? Where are you at? I want to adjust you. So it's down there. I want the bars. Give me bars. Grr. Grr. It's because it's, I want a part of hero. I want it there. I want to bring it forward. Yeah, not helpful. Not helpful at all. Let's add something else to this then. Let's add a sprite, NGUI sprite, so we can maybe see some image on here. Let's see, select here, select. And we might have to go build this or just do something simple. Let's just use, oh my God, it's so huge. What the frick just happened? And we can, since this has its own widget, we can actually remove this widget. So let's remove that component. So nameplate, look at that. Look at the size of that. I was going too big, not too small. Whoop. Whoop. There's what I was looking for, guys. Hero, let's put the mesh renderer back on. Aha! Aha! Yes, indeed. Indeedly-deed. Okay, so let me adjust you now. Let me click and drag. It won't let me go smaller. Size of 2. Let's see, what's a 1, 1? That's as small as it will let me go, which is too large. So I think I might have to then scale it down from here, which is okay. This scale is probably fine. Is like, it seems like Snap is on, and it's annoying me because I don't want this. What about 3.5? Let's scale this way. Woo! All right, there we go. There we go. I don't know why it keeps wanting to use whole numbers. It's kind of annoying, though. There we go. Okay. Whew. Sorry to say it doesn't look 8-bit. Yeah, guys, I know. It's not, doesn't look 8-bit. We're just using placeholder art. We're just using placeholder art. We'll get proper, cheesy 8-bit art in place when we get to that stage. For the whole clipping thing, hold down left control and use arrow keys. Other apps, yeah, I don't think so. I've tried that before, right? It's gonna use. It wants to move it by whole numbers still. But yeah, Vac, I agree. This looks more like 16-bit-ish than it does 8-bit. No, I can't complain about your complaint, but it will get cheesier. It will definitely get cheesier. This is just placeholder. All right, so what happens if I apply this and then we run? Will everyone get this, and will it get scaled properly? Well, it is getting scaled properly, so that's good. It's too large, though, or we have to spread people out a little more, which we can do. I think we'll do a little of both. Okay, I can only use whole numbers, apparently. I can only use whole numbers. So scale here by, so that's 1, right? Let's see, let's scale it back a little. Ice Wolf, you watch me on replay. Well, at least you're here live. You're new to coding, Vac. You're still learning, but I can at least understand your problems that I have. Keep it up. Well, then that's perfect, right? Looks like we're doing our job then. I need to adjust my transform, but I need it pixel perfect. And I want it just a little lower. I think that's as good as we're going to get right now. And I have to adjust everybody because I don't want to draw on top of anyone. Have I not been applying this? I haven't been applying all those changes. So things will look a little differently now. We're actually pretty close here. We just have to spread apart a little bit. I wonder if I should, on our scale of Y, shrink down a little further, bring it down a little further. I don't pay close enough attention to Twitter usually. Oh. Well, Ice Wolf, if you're following me on Twitch, you'll at least get a notification when I go live on Twitch, right? So, we're mostly there. We're mostly there. What I need to adjust is in our battle mat. We have some constant values. If I can remember where our battle mat is. Thought we had some constant values in here. Not you. Is it in battle slot? Battle slot, sorry, is where all our constant values are. So we have a start X, we have a start Y. I think I'm going to adjust the start Y. Let's get it a little lower. That's the wrong way. Pretty close. I wonder if I think I might keep this. This is like right at ground zero. I can live with that height, and we're still not applying this. What's going on? Hit apply, because these were not the same size here. Now they are. All right, so I can live with that. Our start X. I think I'm going to move us a little closer, give us a little more room. Let's see if that's too much. Boop. I don't think that's too much at all. And now our spacing of X. Let's do, see, slot X spacing enemy, slot X spacing. Let's make sure it's the same. Did I mess that up? Backline offsets. Let's see here. Start X if it's backline. We use the backline offsets. Those are fine, I think. Let me check this again real quick. Yeah, that should be our spacing, our slot X spacing. Oh, no, that's correct. Where do we use slot X spacing? So is hero, we just use slot X spacing, so starting X minus, and then there's slot Y spacing. Let's adjust that first of all. Let's get this correct. Let's space a little more. That's good now. I think that's better. Even though, let's see, I'm aligned here. Are we lined up? Something is off. We're not, this needs to get flipped. Well, it doesn't need to get flipped, but we're not centered. So because we're not centered, it looks a little weird. What if we go back to going over center and then apply? Let's just keep it center of us. At least that way it's consistent. It's consistent on both flip sides. And that's fine. I can deal with that at least. So the backline offset, our enemy start X, enemy backline offset. So instead of 2, let's do 3. Let's see if that spaces it out enough. There we go. There we go. What do you guys think? I think that does it. We just need to get some data in here. And these will get better. These are terrible images right now. They will get looking better, but it's a start. We can actually start adding some stuff to the nameplate here. Let's add a new empty object. Let's add a widget. Okay, let's zoom in. So game played object, 1 by 1. Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm having to transform this stuff this way. Sorry, back to center. I want to move you to here. And then I need to scale the size down. I'll put it right there, that's fine. And then add another component here, which is a label, a GUI label. Does the GUI label already have a widget? Hope not. Of course it does, but I think it will conform. Let's add our font. Why can't I add my font? Because I got to select my font. Oop, there we go. Essentially, I want to say is like if you have to wait 3. Whoa! Let's change the tint here to bluish. Bring it forward. Don't shrink content, resize freely. We actually need to remove this widget. I might have to adjust the scaling starting to be weird for this. It's 10, 2, 3. Like size 1 is not big enough almost. Size 8. Ooh, just looks ugly, right? Just looks ugly. This is the scale problem. Is this a scale problem? 0.5, 0.5. What about if I go bigger? What if we go bigger? Why can't I see this? Why is this font blurry? Yeah, this is terrible. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It all comes down to our camera having a size of 5 instead of a size of 0. Or a size of like 10, which makes things easier for us. We might have to go and make our crazy adjustments. And I wonder if it's because we're scaling this down as well. And then this is not getting scaled down. So that's what it looks like if we don't. And then what if we take that and we scale it down? Does it start to be readable? Not really, huh? Shrink content. Trying to find something that will work. Something that will work. Because right now, not working. Let's go basic so we can see things. Always keep it crisp. And let's just let, why won't it resize freely? Clamp. Clamp will let us resize. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to a large font size. Let's go back to a large size here. Why won't it show now? All right, so that's readable. Right, that's definitely readable. If we shrink it down, I think it'll still be readable and usable at that point. So this is just what we have to do here. It's kind of ugly, so 0.1, if we keep it square. Yeah, keep it all square, right? This might actually work. This might work now. And alignment, center, 20. This is going to do it, guys. I think we're going to do this. So that's centered there. Yeah, we're clamping. So let's go to 0.5. Oops. Let's go smaller. Basically half that size. Okay. Took us a while to figure out how to get it there, but I think we got it there. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. That's good. Let's keep a 1 in there. Let's change our color back. Let's see if we can get a better color. All right. We're going to stick with that, and we'll put it in the lower corner. Okay. Success. That was slightly terrible because we got to do that all over again, but at least now we have the right sizing that I can just copy and paste. Let's name this. This is our cooldown. This is our name. At least we know what we're doing now. We're going to put our name up here, go all the way to the left, alignment left on this one, and monster number 1. Overflow, we should resize height. Make this as long as it should be, right? Right. So now we need to make sure we have enough room. So we got to get our size down. So we almost need to keep that, and we got to go smaller here. Maybe that will be enough room, because we don't have a lot of room that we're working with here. And what happened? Why did this get all large? What happened to our panel here? This kind of got messed up. It's got all... I wonder if I should design this. I got to readjust this here, guys. Which means I had to go readjust the other stuff. I don't know what happened to our sizing. Because it's supposed to be smallish. That's fine. In our Y scale, just got to adjust everything. Nameplate probably has to be just a little bit bigger. Oops. Maybe that'll work. We can shrink this down, and we can move this. Just finding a size that's readable. Let's move this. Over to here. Let's give it a little bit more height than width. Maybe not. Maybe. I can also adjust this up, right? And then adjust this down. Oh, we're having fun with font sizes. That is not readable one bit. Also, well, let me change the color here. This should be black. It's just almost just not enough room here. I almost need to just make sure the nameplate is a little bigger. I think that's just what we have to go with. Just give us a little bit more room to work with. 8, 7, 6. I like that. That looks okay to me. That looks okay. That's looking better now. Whoa. Wrong property. Oh, we should make this a little bigger. A 20, let's go 40. Let's adjust it over there and there. All right, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 100. Yeah, okay. Okay. Compile it all together. I want to hear this ambient track. We need to add a little bit more. Nameplate, also want to adjust the transform up just a tad. Let's apply this. Let's see what this looks like with a bunch of them on here. Yeah, so we'll have to adjust spacing a little bit further, but it's okay. That's not a terrible thing. Oh, I forgot. You know what? I need to see what's going on. I hope they attack again. That's fine. Let's do this. When he comes in, does everything increase in size? Are we not scaling anymore? Let me do a little testing here. Gotta do a little testing here, guys. So I need this top battle slot. You. Battle slot 6. Let's redo that. Scale is 0.4.4. We are not applying scale anymore. I think I broke our scale system. Let me see what I did there. So in the battle slots, we get the sale. Oh, that's because we cloned this, huh? Sorry, I messed up. I was looking at the wrong data. In here, it's our game object that we scale. Let's do this the right way. Get the load scene. Create. This way we can see it several times. Battle mat system here. Slot 6. Cloned hero. There's our game object. What's our null reference? Why are we getting that? That's because we should not have in the slot here. Let me just delete this. That's kind of messing us up. We'll keep our hero outside. Let's keep it in the battle mat. But it shouldn't be in a slot. It's trying to, use it, trying to attack. It should solve our null reference options. Let's go see what that's about. I think it's because we have a monster. In our hero, game object, apply. I think I'm still gonna get an issue because it's trying to activate this and it's not in a valid slot. So let's just turn you off completely real quick. Okay, guys. And all right, so I'm still broken. Let's go see what's going on. 83 battle component. Let's see what I just broke. We don't have a skeleton, is my guess. Hold on. Sorry. Apply. Apply. Don't apply that. This is a different issue. It's fine. We'll go see. Not valid due to the current state of the object. Choose hero target 52. Behavior tree, behaviors, choose hero target 52. So something to do with the link enumerable, which is this. Let's just put a breakpoint here. And see why. See why it doesn't like that. Okay, this should have some data. Available heroes. I hate mono sometimes because it won't resolve link queries for us guys. Right, now how do I share it? Do you have a link, Zeno? If you have a link, paste it in chat right now, and I'll put it up on stream, and we'll listen to it. Okay, so we have our battle slots, actor null. Let's just look through these. Null, 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 and uh-oh, that's not good. We don't have an actor in any of our slots. No actor in slots is no bueno. Is that because, because we just started. Here, hold on. Let me save everything. Let's unload. Let's try this correctly, the right way. All right, good. Now we can look at battle mats, slot 6, hero clone, game object, right? That's this guy up here. Here's our slot. Here's our hero. That's the transform, right? Okay. When we do our attack, we have an animation for this. I want to find it. When we play the attack animation, do the charge logic, right? We attack, start running while moving. Oh, that's right, because we play run. We say is moving is true. An update, if we're moving to our target. We move, so we should be lerping the local transform, which is off the battle components, which is here. So this transform should be getting adjusted. Well, maybe because it's just the local scale. So it doesn't update scale here, but it doesn't look like our scale is adjusting. Let's find out. Let's just run an attack. And let's see what happens. Because this guy should get larger as he jumps at us. He should get larger. Okay, so his size actually is going up. But is the monster plate going up? I think it's not because we're just adjusting our local scale. Okay, Zeno, let me know when you have a link, man. Just like put it up on SoundCloud or something. Or wherever we can get a link to it. And I'll play it. Let's take a look here. Is this getting larger? Does it need to get larger? It is getting larger. Sorry, guys. I've been freaking out over nothing. We're good. We're fine. Let's go back to what we were debugging. Hero panel. Not hero panel, go away. Battle mats. Let's turn you back on so that we can keep on updating. So we have our battle components. In the battle component, I want to add a couple of things here. We have battle stats. We have an inventory bag. We set some base actors. Yes. Public. UI label. Is that correct? Go to definition. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so UI label of on the nameplate, I want to get the cooldown. Cooldown label. Public UI label of the name label. Let's bind these. So our battle component should recompile. Now we can set the cooldown label, and we can set the name label. By default, this is blank. By default, this is also going to be blank. Let's make sure that gets applied to the prefab. All right, so where do we do cooldown right now? We call set recharge visual. So value, we have our mesh render. Go to this, because this I just want to get rid of. See where this compile fails. When this decides to recompile. So at start, we don't need to get that anymore. And then instead of saying enable true, all we want to say is cooldown label.text is equal to val.toString. Text mesh. I got to get rid of text mesh too. Otherwise, we blank it out. All right, let's see if that works for cooldown. This is going to throw errors in. Oh, no, it's fine now. So if we here, we do a basic attack, we should get a cooldown right here. Ha-ha! There it is. It's 2. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Oh, it hurts so much. Okay, stop you. We don't need the text render as well, or the text mesh. Go away. That's right, okay. So how were we doing the text mesh and a mesh renderer? Mesh render stays. That's different. This are actually I think this is the object I can get rid of. Get component in children. Yep, just making sure. So if we get rid of game object now, I like how it's going to break the prefab instance. All right, what if we just turn it off? And then we apply that. What if we just do that for now? Just want to make sure. We should now still see. All right, good. Perfect. Now I want to apply the name. Name's going to change just a little bit on the getter setter. Get return name. Whenever we set, we'll say name is equal to value, and then name label dot text is equal to name. Just make sure we spell correctly. All right. Okay. Yeah, enemy, everything looking good now. There's our name of our character. Yay. Now we need to show HP and MP. HP, MP. How do I want to show HP, MP on our nameplate? Do we just want to show it as text, or do we want to show it as a progress bar? we don't have a lot of room to work with. Let's put some, test names, put some data back in here, show you just how little room we have. We have a little bit of room here. I think I'm just gonna put numbers and not progress bars, at least for now, until we decide how we want to redesign this completely. And I kind of want to shrink this down a little bit further. Test 4. Sorry, guys. 150, 200. Go there. Go there. Just give me more room to work with here. Maybe I can show progress bars now. But I kind of want to use this opportunity. Shrinking this down is going to shrink down. I should have shrunk this down first. Because I need to shrink you just a little bit. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll still be okay. Yeah, we'll still be fine. Yeah, okay. Can give it a little more height. Let's add this here. This will be HP SP bar. It's not really going to be a bar right now. No, I don't want to do that. Shift it down, down, down. All right, so we want to show how do we want to show this? Just want to do HP. I think we'll just do this basically. HP right 50, SP 100. I think that'll work. We can just change the color. We can tint the color. And shrink the size down. Let's see, 12. 13, not 113. Just keep that. It's kind of hard to read. It's probably too difficult to read, huh? What did I just do? I lost that. That's what I lost. Okay. So I need to make sure I have enough room to show something like, something like that. That's where we need the room from. And this is difficult to show. Difficult to show all of this data. Maybe I need to split it to 2 lines. And then get rid of this. Yeah, maybe we just need to do this. This will work. This will give us the space we need. Yeah, thanks, Serge. Thanks for the follow out there, man. I appreciate that. What do you guys think? Let's apply this. Let's see what this looks like in game. I think this is, it's okay for now. I mean, obviously the entire UI needs to be redone. It's definitely very ugly. I get that. But it'll do what we need to do at the moment. I think this is what we're gonna go with. For now. Yeah. Do I need to adjust this anymore? Nope. We'll do some other adjustments. Okay, so let's put this in here. As this label. Wait for the recompile, expand down, drag it on, bind it up. All right. When are we going to adjust this? Probably just do it here. Text is equal to string.format HP of 0 and SP of 1, current HP, current SP. So stats dot. Let's see what that does. Why not 2 progress bars? I might do progress bars now. Now that I've decided how we're going to show this, we might actually do progress bars. Oh, why are we not showing stats here? This is showing stats. Why are we not? Why are these stats not popping in? Oh, I didn't apply this. Hit apply. There we go. There we go. Make a couple more adjustments here. So I can adjust this up a little bit. Yeah, we might try and do progress bars now, because progress bars might work. Let's see. Now that we have this, let me do something. All right, guys. I'm going to show you how to fix a problem if you use Git. Here's a problem we just did. We normally we don't make changes against master. We actually cannot commit this to the remote master. It's going to fail and says, hey, master's locked down. You got to do a pull request. But I just made a bunch of changes onto the master branch. There are a couple ways you can fix this very simply. I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to check this into my local master, adding nameplates. Right, we'll just do a local commit. I'm going to now create a branch. I haven't committed remotely. I'm now going to create a branch, feature nameplates, because we should be working in a feature branch. I can now go back to master. Since we have created a feature branch, or created a branch off of master, nameplates has our changes. And master, I kind of want to just delete that change. So I'm going to do a hard reset. Be careful when you guys do hard resets. But I'm going to do a hard reset back to the previous commit. Now master goes back to being very clean. It doesn't have any changes to it that aren't from the remote. I mean, go back to our feature branch and continue working. My mistake. But easy to fix. All right, so now that we've committed that, we can actually play around and see if we can maybe switch these to progress bars. So NGUI has progress bars. I've never used them before, so there are UI progress bar. Let's see what we can do with these. Let's create an empty object. Let's take this and just hide it for now. Let's call this the HP bar. So it's right here. Let's add a UI progress bar, NGUI progress bar. A progress bar does not have a container, so let's add a widget to this so that we can size it appropriately. Oh, apparently it wants to be a 2x2 no matter what I do. But a UI progress bar, appearance. Oh, it has a foreground UI widget. Background UI widget has a thumb, direction left to right. Is a function as a reference to the foreground widget. This widget should be of an absolute maximum dimension. Oh, so it's gonna adjust a widget for us, which should be like a sprite. which we have. Okay, so if that's the case, let's add another HP bar sprite. Well, I think we can just do it to ourselves. Hold on. Let me delete this. If we just add some, actually, and then blah, 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 remove this component, because it'll get added when I add a sprite here. Let's see if it works this way. It's add an atlas, select it, sprite. We have some progress bars. Let's go for hit points. We'll go that. Maybe we can tint it. Yeah, I know it's giant. Give me a moment. I'll fix it. And then forward there. Bring it to the right layer. Scale it way down. So this should be at 100%, right? And we'll say, let's just say if this was HP, let's turn this back on. Let's turn the color back to black. Scale this. Well, we don't need to scale it down, just need to move it. And maybe we will change the color, I don't know yet. HP bar, whoop. Right, and then we could scale X. Just trying to get this where I want it. Scale this up, actually. Let's scale it way up. Yeah, let's scale it way up. Scale it back just a little bit. All right, so there's a progress bar. We need to adjust the height of it a little bit and then reposition it just a nudge. I'll get it there, I think there. Okay, that looks pretty good. You have a link? Okay, hold on. Hold on, Zeno, there you go. There you go. All right, guys, so here's a progress bar, HP bar, right? And let's attach ourself to the foreground. And whoop. Oh my God, guys, that's so pretty, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, and the thumb can be a transform. I guess if you want to make it a slider, you can add a thumb. Oh, and steps obviously can be in 10, right? We can say value is 100, whatever we want to do. Boop, 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 boop. But we're just going to say to 1, steps of 0, and we'll adjust this as a percentage. What do you guys think? Better? Better? All right, let's take a quick moment here. Xenon is working on some ambient background music that we're gonna play. Let's see what you got, buddy. Don't blow our eardrums out. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, my bad. I had my sound turned off. Apologies. Let's restart. That sounded very loud. Let's cut that back. Let's reload. Let's restart. All right, let's see what this is. So ambient, guys, remember this is ambient music. I like it so far. I'm a fan. What do you guys think? What do you guys out there think? Obviously, this is like a dark, ambient, very stormy. It's very, very stormy. But it's pretty cool, man. I forgot you can't skip ahead, and at least not that, is there a... There it is, right here. Let's skip around. Yeah, this is good, man. Is this designed to loop? That's the end. It doesn't sound like it's loopable. Hold on, now we're playing something else. But it could be good for a space-based game, Andy. Yeah, I agree. I liked it. I definitely liked it. It was some cool like ambient sound. Obviously, we had it playing kind of loud. Most ambient stuff would be a little fainter in more of a background feel. But yeah, it was good. You should keep that up. Don't let the man keep you down. All right, back to work for us. So we're changing this around. In our battle component, we're not going to have a label anymore. This is a UI progress bar of an HP bar. Let that recompile. Go back to our hero. So this is going to go away. Uh-oh. We, of course, have some bugs here. HP pro, and let's fix this up too, right? HP bar dot value is equal to, what do we want to do? Take current stats dot current HP divided by stats max HP. So obviously, right, I think that's all we care about. Will give us our 0.5 because we don't need a scale to 100. We want between 1 and 0, and this should give it to us. Yeah, we should be good. Let this recompile now. Now we should have an HP bar. Boop. Let's see if this works. Oh, it does loop, Xenon? All four sections of the thing loop. Okay, that's good. Very good. We should probably apply this to the fab. Okay, so now we have an HP bar. Let's do an SP bar. Let's call this an HP label. Take both of these, copy, paste. SP bar. SP label. Let's move the label first. Try and give it as much space as possible. Let's move the bar second. Think that's what we're looking for. SP bar should be changed here. And the bar itself, the sprite, we're going to change the sprite. We're going to use this sprite instead. Give it a different color. Just like we did for HP, let's do the same thing for SP now. Current SP divided by stats max SP. Walk, walk, walk. And okay, give this a moment to recompile, and we'll get an SP bar right now, right now, right now. There it goes. Drag it on there. Apply, save, run. Now the only question is, should we test this? Well, let's delete our hero. He shouldn't be in the battle scene anymore. It was just for setting this up. Let's unload this. And we'll see if our bars update. Let's create a character. Yeah, let's go to our inventory. Oh, SpaghettiOs. We have a bug we're going to have to go fix. We'll fix it. We actually want to equip our good weapon here. And you see our HP just went... I don't know what happened to our HP, guys. We lost all hit points. Is this going in the wrong direction? Let's find out. Whoa. He should be dead now, right? He should be dead. Debug, attach, Unity. Let me see what I broke. Should be 0.7. Maybe I shouldn't be updating value. Oh, value's still 0. So value doesn't seem like what I should be adjusting. Let me look at the docs. UI progress bar dot current dot value. Current. I think I want to do current dot value. We'll take that. Current slider. This value is set prior to the callback function being triggered. Cannot be accessed with an instance reference. Qualify it with a type name instead. It's saying you want to use UI progress bar dot current dot. I don't want to do that. That sounds ugly. You can go to the class documentation. Well, we can also just go look at. We have the source code for this. Why are we fretting over this? Go to implementation. If return, otherwise we just, that's the get, otherwise we call set of value. Maybe we just want to call set. Set the prior, if setting the initial value, call start first. So if the values are different, if we've been started, so we can always set a breakpoint here. Oops. That's not what, I don't even know what I just did. Yeah, of course. Yes, this is where I want. Okay. So we're going to clamp. So why are we passing in 0? Oh. Sorry guys, I know the bug. We are taking an int divided by an int, which will give us, guess what? An integer of between 0 and maybe almost 1, which will always floor back down to 0. All we got to do is take one of these and convert them up to, well, we'll convert both to floats, right? We got to convert to floats so we actually can get a float. Pretty sure that's our bug. Let me double check. Hey, look at that. Phil figured it out. Phil figured out our bug. Thanks, Phil. You were a little late to the party, bud. But that's all right, man. That's all right. Let's get. So our HP is going down. Let's attack this guy. Oh, that should be about half his hit points. That's right. I don't know why. Was he able to attack us? Did he do damage to us? Because we should be at 100% right now, but it doesn't look like we are. Oh, now he missed. Maybe it was before I had something attached. Let's do this. Oh, he's gonna die. He just died, everybody. Why are we not at 100? Let's take a look here. In the battle, Matt's hero, which is this guy right here. He has a nameplate. He has an HP bar, 0.8, right? I like how I can't, oh, because on update we're adjusting this. Let me rerun this. It's possible that on the first hit, no, he missed. Oh, is this because oh, you know what? Here's what happened. Do devs ever stop making those rookie mistakes, Snuggle Bear? No, never. And we got to go fix this bug that we just introduced by moving the battle mat into the UI layer. But anyway, sorry. Here's why we lost hit points. We attached this golden sword. Boop. We now have 11 hit points, right? Phil, yes. No, be quiet, Phil. You be quiet. So we now have 11 hit points. We now take this sword, which gives us more hit points, and guess what? We're at a deficit now, right? And this is by design. If you equip an item that gives you more maximum hit points, it doesn't instantly give you those hit points for free. It just means your maximum's improved. So if we equip this sword, boop, and hide, obviously this goes back to normal. So now I want to go fix what I said I broke, right? The battle mat is on the battle mat layer. I think our hero slot is no longer, aha, see how these are not on the battle mat layer anymore? Change all children. I want to apply that though. Go to our prefabs. Hero, he's on the battle mat. This should be on the battle mat. Yes. It's on the battle mat. Okay. That's not gonna, that should not fix our bug. Just want to check real quick. Wow, I broke it. I really broke it there. Holy smokes. Let's run it and see what's up. See what is being culled away, right? So, battle mat is in the right layer. This is here. He is enabled. He's on the battle mat layer. Our focus object there. Game object. No, our hero. Everything is good. This should be disabled. Nameplate should be in the battle mat layer. Yes, change all children. I don't know why that is failing to update, but okay. If I look in our camera, we're not showing the battle mat. We're just showing default. And then when we go to inventory, we should not show the battle mat. We should just show default. And when we close, we should go back to showing just the battle mats. Yeah, inventory should show UI only. Yeah, let me go fix our buttons here. So by default, all right, we stopped. Hero, battle. Okay, good. Our camera. Yeah, that's right. Couple places I think we set this in our code, if I can find it. Here we go. So in show inventory, we get rid of the battle mat layer. Yep. And then this should add battle mat back. Yeah, this should actually be working. Our culling mask is getting messed. Why is this inheriting from the main camera? It's possible. It's possible. Let's see. No. So main camera still doesn't have it on. What is turning that off? Let's put some breakpoints here. It's maybe this is getting called and we're turning it off. Could be messing this up. We're about to go find out. Hit play. And instantly we're calling set, which I don't care about anymore. I don't care about you. If we look at our main camera, still off. This main camera shows everything. This main camera show everything. Save that. So at start, we're showing everything except the battle mat layer. What in the world? Let's do this the right way. If we don't show it at the beginning, because we might have to just add some code to show it. Yeah, we're not showing the right layer. So here's our camera, showing everything except what we want it to show. And when we click inventory, is this not finding our layer? Where's my window? It's my immediates window. No, it's finding a layer. Camera main culling mask. Okay. It should have found. Oh, so that turned off. Oh, we're not turning off this camera. That camera got turned off, but this is the camera we care about, right? So should I do camera.current? How do I find that camera? Is there a camera current? Oh, I should get back into a breakpoint. Let's close. There is no current camera. There's a camera.main. All cameras. There are 3 cameras. So camera 2 is different. What if we just adjust all cameras? Maybe someone in chat. How do you get Kraken to work with Visual Studio? Darth, I mean, I don't, right? I mean, so here's the deal. Visual Studio, by default, knows that it's a Git repository, so it will handle things in a Git manner. So I could right-click here. I can execute Git commands in Visual Studio if I wasn't, I am not attached, right? So it knows that this file's checked out because we made changes. I can compare with unmodified. I can do Git commands in Visual Studio, but ultimately I come back here to do all my operations, Darth. So camera main is adjusting the main camera, but my culling mask needs to happen from this camera. Yeah, that's everything. So let's see if we just apply this to all cameras. And see what that does. And hope for the best. That wasn't the best. Oh, well, I have to fix something still. There's still something I need to fix. Okay, go away. Let me just turn this on for now. But what I'm interested in, okay, good, and good, right? So our camera is doing what it's supposed to do now. It's showing and hiding what it should. At start, we need to basically call show battle mat. And we'll do that in, where do I want to do that? I guess in the battle mat itself. That's part of game manager, right? Show battle mat, yeah. So in start, I think the battle UI, I don't want to call that. What am I doing? Game manager, show battle mat. Let's see if that does it. No. It did not. Yeah, because that's not there. Let's see if this is actually getting called. And maybe it's calling early. Oh, this isn't being called. Why isn't this being called? We have our battle mat. UI camera, right? There's our battle UI. There's the battle mat. Why did on start not get called? Am I not actually attached? It's because I'm not attached. Attaching helps. It helps everybody. It does help. Okay. So -1, I'm assuming that means show everything, right? I mean, it should. Oh, there's only 2 cameras. Why is there only 2 cameras? Let's put a breakpoint here, because I think this is starting up early, because now if I hit inventory, I'm going to have 3 cameras. And we have all of our culling masks. So I gotta wait for these cameras to start up. So yeah, that's snazzy. So to do that, to make this happen correctly, I guess. I'm a little fuzzy on why this is not, but okay. For enumerator, let's see if we can get it to work this way. Show return yield return new wait for end of frame, and then we will show it. And then this is a start coroutine of that. Let's hope for the best. Expect the worst. There we go. There we go. Walk, 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 walk. All right, good. We have to adjust everybody again, though. We need to space people out a little bit more. Uh-oh, what the freck is going on? Did you guys see that? Why? Do I have... What the heck? Where are my cameras? Those are both my cameras. I'm confused. Because it's down here. Whoop. I'm going to try and pause it. I'm going to try and pause it so we can see what's going on here. What is that? Yeah. So it's not actually showing up anywhere. It's not in the main camera, because here's our camera preview. Right? Is this a Unity thing? Is this like a Unity bug? Do I need to restart? Because look at this at the bottom, like the redraw here. Well, I know we're paused, so I don't even know how to figure out what's causing this, because it's not in our object list up here. Yeah. That's not shown. I wonder if I should not be doing this. Okay, let's see here. Uncheck that. Whoa. It's part of the UI layer. I'm trying to find even what layer this is on. Let's show nothing. This is confusing me. I'm confused. I am. Are you guys confused? Anybody else confused out there? Camera nothing. What the hell? Where's this rendering from? Where is this possibly rendering from? Yeah, it's still here. Anyone chat? Chat, I need help. I need your help, chat. Please help me. Solve my weird problem. I'm about to just restart. I'm about to just restart Unity and see what's going on. This is so weird. So it thinks it's a UI sprite, right? You can shrink that down. Seems to only cross through just below, so I have no idea. Camera icon in the middle. Yeah, so it's displaying this right here. So I agree, but it would be in the camera preview normally. Is it because of my aspect ratio? No, that's just cutting it off right there. That's not doing anything. Free aspect shows us a little more. If I hide the camera, this is odd as odd can get. Let's see. I'm just okay, so it's part of. Oh, now it's not showing. I hid and unhid this, and now it's gone. Wait, what? What in the heck? Let's turn our layers back on. Everything. Everything. Turn gizmos off. What? How are we not? We're hiding some data. Hold on. It's because I'm not showing something, right? In the UI. Oh, why do we have 2 UI routes? Oh, there's another camera down here. Oh, this camera needs to be deleted. I think I figured our problem out. Load the scene. We have our UI route here. We're getting an extra camera when we shouldn't. Let's play. Where is this coming from? So character create is getting this because it's getting a hero clone. I might have to recreate the prefab. I mean, just take it off and put it back on because I think there's a camera somehow getting attached. Let's see, it's unload. Excuse me. Okay, no UI route here, blah, blah, blah. If we open up battle, yeah, that's our problem. Look at this. Look at the size of this camera. But where is this coming from? Yeah, this is weird. I don't know where this camera is getting created from. We found it. If I delete that and we do what we do, we shouldn't have a problem anymore. Yeah, no more craziness. No more craziness. All right, but why is that camera popping up? I just want to check one more thing. I might have an idea how we can fix it. Make sure I can get to our inventory, everything. Yeah, hides, shows, perfect. Perfect, okay. Okay, if we take our hero, and don't do that, load our scene. If we take our hero and drag it in here, look at that got created. I want to see if I can drag it under here, delete that, take our hero and hit apply. Now let's see what happens when we run. No more extra UI routes. No more extra camera. I think that fixed it. And then if I delete it, unload. For some reason, the prefab was creating that weird disconnected parent. Let's take a look here. Yeah, only one UI route, only one camera. We did it, stream. Stream, we did it. All right, let's adjust our sizes here, our UI a little bit. Oh, why are these guys showing a 1? I got to disable that. That should be by default nothing. Hero. Nameplate. See if I can even get to it. No. No. Load. Got to make sure I add this to the right space now. Otherwise, it messes stuff up. So if I go in here, go to the nameplates, cooldown, label, text, delete, apply. You gotta love how to work with prefabs. I'm always breaking stuff, guys. All right, so by default, we don't show anything now. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I wonder if, isn't there, I thought there was a window. Experimental. There's like a look dev where I can take a hero, I can drag a prefab. Oh my god, it created a UI root right here. Apparently this does not work the way I wanted it to. Apparently this is experimental for a reason. All right, let's undo that. What did I do here? Make sure this is fixed. All right. There's something else we gotta go fix now. Battle slot. Sorry, not a battle slot. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we need to adjust our spacing. Slot-wise spacing. Give it a little bit more. UI is so fun, Dylan. Hey, how did I learn to use Unity? By just using Unity. I don't know. I just popped open Unity and started messing with it. That is how I learned it. I'm not happy with any of this. Not one bit, guys. Spacing. I'm going to adjust this up here. Don't worry. I just wanted to make sure that our spacing here looks okay. I think we're okay. We probably should start getting like a background in here to give us the actual perspective, because we look a little weird when we don't have a perspective in the background. Maybe I'll just draw some lines that kind of give us, because we should have like a line that kind of goes like this to give us the background feel that we're looking for. Yeah, basically we're looking for, let's see, what can I do this? We're looking for a background that's kind of like this. And if that was here, if this already kind of gives us a little bit better perspective, maybe I'll draw a very, very simple background just to show in here so that we can see something to give the perspective, because it's kind of starting to mess with my brain just looking at it with a solid color. Let's adjust the UI. I'm actually going to unload this. I want to show not the hero panel. We have our battle panel. I think I can just squeeze it down. To fix it. I'm going to check. I think everything else should adjust within that parent widget. Helps if we do this correctly. Let's find out. Okay, so not completely, but close. Load. Okay. Ability list. Why won't it show my... Show it! Enabled. It's enabled. Okay, let's just adjust you then. Doesn't this have an anchor? It does, so we just need to offset. And okay, disable it back. Let me just double check. I think that'll be okay for now. We might need to adjust the ability list. I don't know why it won't give me the size for it. I lost my grippers. I lost them. I don't know what happened to it. So there's our widget. Oh, there we go. I guess expanding the widget shows us the grippers. Yeah, we'll probably need to fix this. Not right now though. And inventory button still looks okay. Everything else still looks fine. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, haha. Yeah, this will do for now, guys. I think this will do. Waiting for it to come back to me. I want to check something. Okay, let's add our amazing cool weapon. Let's... I want to make sure our nameplate goes away when we kill somebody, because we forgot to test that. We don't... just want to make sure. It should, because it's a child of the parent. We destroyed the parent. Everything else should definitely be going away. Only one way to know is if we kill somebody. Perfect. Oh my god, that's so perfect, guys. Oh, it's so amazing. It's so good. Let's unload this, save everything. I'm actually going to build a new version of our not even alpha game yet. It should build here. Okay. You quit. Let's find it. Let's run it through here. Yeah, let's actually go full screen on this. Oh my god. And fantastic graphics qualities every time. Every time. Let's give ourselves some stats. Because, you know, gotta have stats. Gotta have the stats. And this is what it's gonna look like in full screen. Let's now attach our crazy sword. How much damage are we doing here by default? We do 3, we have 13 hit points. This gives us a ton of stats, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do it. And we'll probably kill these guys. Oh, well, still doing 6 damage. We got to get our stats showing up here. And in full screen, these UIs look terrible. But what I've also seen is we actually have a lot of space in our UI. I thought these were going to be very small and very hard to read. I was incorrect. Obviously, we're looking at it in the Unity player, which is like a small scaled down window. When we play it at normal sizes, it looks, it actually looks fine. We actually have plenty of room. What is this mech kit? I don't know. I don't even know what this is. It's something, though. I wonder if I should have this behind here as well. That's a game. It's a tech. We could fix that. We could fix that. Hwah. All right, so stop that. Zip this up. I did this once before, so I'm gonna do it again, because, you know, it's fun. Delete the old one. I'm gonna upload this, and if you guys want, feel free to download this, and feel free to waste all 5 minutes trying it out and showing that it doesn't actually do anything. Give me a moment. Get a link. And enjoy the hell out of our very weird RPG. That is coming along, actually. We're actually coming along pretty well. We're going to commit our nameplates. And we're actually going to push this up. That's all I wanted to do for nameplates, because it gives us the basics there. We can see what our cooldown's going to be. We can see hit points, SP, current, what the name of everything is. We might add some more data later once we actually have a proper kind of UI for the nameplate in where everything can fit and work. But it's okay for now. Do a pull request. Create, open it, merge it, confirm it. Okay. It just needs a story, then everything else will come into place, Daniel. That's right. Has changed their name to Live EDU. Yeah, Andy, I did see the blog post that Live Coding TV moved itself to Live EDU .tv, I think. Which is interesting, Andy, that they went that route. I mean, I get it, right? They're trying to expand their horizon. They don't want to just be about coding anymore, and that's cool. They want to be about live education. So maybe if you want to go learn about math, someone can stream like math education, and it can fit there. And apparently, when did that pop up? Well, anyway, sorry guys. I was just seeing something that happened. What's the timestamp right now? Because I wasn't paying attention. About an hour ago, Ryzen TV decided to auto-host me. I love you, Ryzen. I don't know if you're out there. If you said anything in chat, hey, buddy. Love you too. But yeah, there we go, guys. So that's going to be it for today. We're actually going to be calling it quits. I'm trying, no promises, but I'm trying to do another stream tomorrow. I'm trying to catch up because I wasn't able to stream basically last Sunday, or most of Saturday because of my internet troubles. I'm trying to catch up and do a stream tomorrow, and then we'll be back to our normal Saturday, Sunday schedule. But items, inventory, nameplates, I think are done. What I want to work on next is abilities. It's like the last important base system for the game. With abilities come us adding plus 10 strength from a spell for 5 turns, or stunning somebody, or doing crazy stuff like that. I need to build a system that will then allow us to come up with to program abilities, right? Once I have that in place, our next step after the ability system is to start working on some Unity editors so that we can, in the editor, build abilities. I want to be able to build weapons in the editor and store them so that they can be found and we can place them. I want to have a monster editor or an enemy editor so we can design all the monsters that you might encounter. What's their skeleton it should use, the animations it should use. What's the chance for it to drop items? What abilities does it have? What its stats are? All that fun stuff. So we're going to start working on Unity editors once we finish the base game, the base systems, which are almost done. We have everything in place. We just need abilities, and we have to finish the end of combat stuff, like when you level up, but that'll come later. But I want to start working on editors. But that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I will send out a Twitter post if that's going to happen. If it does happen tomorrow, if not, I'll see you Saturday morning, or I will see you guys next time.